Hi, welcome back to the fourth session at Story Drawing Club, and this week's session, David, who's the writer at Story Drawing Club, is going to take you through your booklet and how to write your own story. But first of all, he will start you off with his top tip.
My top tip for writing is when you've got your ideas, think big. I think in The Tiger Who Came to Tea, Judith Kerr must have thought, what's bigger? A tiger's a big old animal. What's more than drinking all the water in the jug? Well, that's drinking all the water out of the taps. So if your animal is loud and maybe it roars, maybe it can be heard in space, maybe aliens hear it on another planet. Or if your animal can dig and it digs a hole, maybe it digs a hole all the way to Australia or maybe China. Just when you get that idea, just think even bigger each time and try and boggle some people's minds. Okay, so to begin with, we've got this question: what does the animal want that comes to your house? Does it want food? Does it want help? Does it want a friend? Maybe it wants directions home? Or does it just want somewhere to rest? So what am I writing? I'm going to write about a little monkey. A little monkey is lost and needs a friend. Now, I'm writing this out as sentences. Yeah, I'm saying it wants to get back to the zoo, but it's lost. Maybe it got distracted by, saw some bubbles and got distracted by that. It sounds like something a monkey would do. Okay, but you don't have to write it out in full like that. You could just write it out like I'm doing now, like kind of little notes. Monkey lost, needs friend, lives in zoo, got distracted by bubbles. So I'm starting to add some more details here. And escaped. Started chasing the bubbles and got out of the zoo that way. He was trying to get the bubbles, trying to reach them. And that's how it got out. So I suppose the point is this is just a place to get your ideas down. Don't get put off by thinking, oh gosh, I've got to go write lots and lots of words, I've got to write a big long story. It's just about having a place to keep all your great ideas. If you want to write it up in a story, you can do that later. So how in the story do you help the animal? So in my story, I've got a lost monkey who's lost from the zoo. So I'm going to help the animal. I'm going to ring the zookeeper. So you think about whatever it is you decide about, thinking about how you could help your animal. I know Sophie helps her animal, the tiger, by feeding it lots and lots of food because it's hungry. That's a nice easy one. Next, you've got, what problems does the animal cause in your home? I'm thinking about the tiger, and the tiger causes a right problem because he eats all the food in the house and drinks all the water out of the taps even. So in my story, the monkey climbs on the furniture. Imagine that, and he swings. I was imagining the monkey in my house. He'd probably swing from the lampshades. That'd be quite funny. And if the boxes aren't big enough, or if you want to write more, just write more. Again, you could just be writing this like climbs on furniture, swings from lampshades. You don't have to make it into sentences, but you can if you want. It's not lots and lots of writing. Just getting an idea of something, getting an idea of a story across. So he causes a big mess. My monkey. It's a cheeky little monkey. Okay, what we got next? So how do we fix the problems that the animal causes? In The Tiger Who Came to Tea, I don't think it's a spoiler to say that they go out for dinner and they eat that way. But this way, we've got the zookeeper comes. She's got to catch the monkey because he's He's running around the place. So in this story, the zookeeper has a banana cannon which fires out bananas. So I imagine she uses that to to lure the monkey back down from swinging around my house and my home on all the lampshades and jumping on the furniture and things. Calms it down. Not a money, it's a monkey. There you go. So, lastly, how does the story end? This is the last section. So I like the idea that we stay friends. In The Tiger Who Came to Tea, obviously you never see the tiger. Sophie never saw the tiger again. But in my story, me and the monkey become friends. And sometimes he comes back to have a party with me. Oh yeah, that's another thing, is you might want to change your verb. Sometimes you write one word down and you think, oh, I've got a better word for putting that across. So you can always just scribble things out and put other words in instead if you think you've got a better word to describe it. So let's go. Yeah, that I can imagine the monkey being again. He's a cheeky monkey, so he kind of sneaks out and comes and parties with me. But obviously, as soon as the zookeeper realises he's out, and she comes and gets him. So yeah, I mean, I think those are just some examples of doing it. The important thing when you're writing your story is just to focus on having those ideas that will make it a fun story to read and make it fun for you to draw. And the chances are that someone else reading it will find it really funny and enjoy it too. And on the last page, you've got a chance to take all your ideas and turn them into a whole story if you want to. So if you are someone who likes writing it up like that, this is your chance to turn it into a smashing short story. And to finish it off, you can go back to the front page of the booklet and choose a name for your story. Okay, so thanks for listening today. I hope you've learned something about story writing, and I can't wait to read some of the fantastic stories that you come up with.